Children family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, we got a couple of things on the docket this morning that we got to talk about. One, being that Julian Lewis, the big time effect that is taking place with Julian Lewis making his commitment, him being the number one prospect. You guys already know we brought it to you. He will be the number one prospect in the 2024, 25, and 26 class. And yes, we did say that it has been rumored that he can possibly reclassify. And if he does, he'll just go with the 2025 class. But there is an effect. There's a domino effect that will take place. We talked about this when Deuce Robinson committed. When certain recruits, high-profile recruits, make a commitment, you know, they just carry certain type of weight. And we've seen that with Julian Lewis. And we got a local product now, DeSean Reddick, who's a running back from Oaks Christian, who appears to be, his interest has been sparked due to the Julian Lewis commitment. So we want to talk about that. We want to look at his profile. There's a little bit of information that we want to share with him and show you some clips and some highlights with him. He's a big-time running back, local product. And then also we want to talk about some of the statements that Lincoln Riley made about Caleb Williams. Room for improvement with him, believe it or not, being that he's the Heisman Trophy winner. But one of the things that I love coming from Julian Lewis commitment, I just want you guys to, we stated this ample amount of times as it relates to being a quarterback. If you're a quarterback, you want to be with the best. You want to be taught by the best. You want to be, and then you look at it now. You got Cliff Kingsbury, somebody who trained Patrick Mahomes, and you got Lincoln Riley on the same staff. If you're a quarterback, why wouldn't you want to come to a place like USC? And we stated this several times. You got Kyler Murray, of course, Heisman Trophy. Got Jalen Hurts in the NFL. Baker Mayfield. You got proven commodities, and then you got somebody like Caleb Williams. So let's take a look at some of the things that Julian said, and then let's take a look at DeSean Reddick as well. The running back from Oaks Christian, who's now appears to be leaning. He's already leaning toward USC, but really this is putting icing on the cake. And then we want to look at some of the things that Coach Riley said on another note about Caleb. And then we want to touch on Reggie Bush. Let's take a look at this information real quick. Let's go.
I'm looking for offensive schemes, coaching staff, long-term development. That's pretty much why I chose USC. I just feel like Coach Riley is going to be the best situation to develop me, the opportunity that he's given me to come play under him, and I just know what he's going to turn me into.
So there it is. You heard it out of Julian Lewis' mouth. I mean, he said it. He said that, look, I want to play under somebody that can develop me, somebody that the scheme. I mean, it has to fit him, and rightfully so, man. We appreciate you, man. Once again, welcome to the Trojan family. Now, we want to take a look at a running back, and this has been reported yesterday after the commitment. I noticed that this was somebody actually sent this to me, but let's take a look at this information about DeSean Reddick. All right, this was coming from Scott Schrader reported this yesterday, and shout out to my man Corey. He sent this to me, but after the commitment yesterday, Scott Schrader, by the way, with WeRSC, Corey sent this to me about DeSean Reddick after Julian Lewis made his commitment. You see here, he posted this up, and he says it was crazy. He committed out of nowhere. Might have to touch base with him. So DeSean Reddick is a 2026 prospect, a big-time running back. We'll take a look at his information. I want you guys to take a look at some clips. They will be a heck of a 1-2 combo. And as you see here, here's his information right here, Oaks Christian. And you see he's a 4-star prospect. Right now rated the number 4 running back, number 7 player in the state of California. And you see him here, 5'10", 180 pounds. We'll take a look real quick at his clips. And you're talking about pairing up with a guy like this, man, a guy that's just physical. You see, I mean, he has everything that you need. You see him here playing against Sarah, but he breaks all kinds of tackles. And for that statement to be made after Julian Lewis made that commitment, I think we're going to see another domino effect. We're going to see, and it usually happens, as I stated, with high-profile players. You get guys like this that just want to be around the best. The best always wants to play with the best, and because they can make each other better. But this guy is strong. He's physical. He's only going to get bigger. He's still young. Being that he's a 2026 prospect and you're running like this already, and you got the ability, you got the stiff arm, you got the speed, you got the ability to break tackles, you got the spin move. I mean, to be this young already. So look, I think it's a domino effect, and we're getting ready to see a guy like DeSean Reddick possibly. If he makes his commitment, don't be surprised at all. Also, so moving on, we want to talk about Caleb Williams. Lincoln Riley made statements yesterday about Caleb Williams, and it's one of the things when you have a good coach is going to challenge you, no matter how many things that you've already achieved, whether it's the Heisman Trophy, whatever it is. I don't care if you're a Super Bowl winning quarterback returning, winning MVP in the NFL. A coach is always going to challenge his players, and we found that yesterday. Lincoln Riley made statements, and he basically was saying, look, he's not off limits. Everybody can make room. There's always room for improvement. And so I want you guys to take a listen to what Coach Riley had to say yesterday about Caleb Williams. And look, man, we got the best player by far in college football, but there is still room for improvement. Coach Riley addressed that. So let's listen to what he had to say.
Levels he can get at. He's going to have to continue to get better throughout his career. He's still got the bulk of his career in front of him. So, yeah, we're going to try to take a great step throughout the season, and needs to get better at a little bit of everything. I don't know if you guys believe me when I tell you that, but it actually is the truth. Like, he actually, he's tremendous. He doesn't walk on water yet. But he's got a lot of work to do, and he's the first one to admit that, and that's why, and to see that. And yeah, he's a tremendous player. There's not any part of his game that you're like, all right, that is at its elite. It can't get any better, right? So we're pushing it on all facets. We're coaching him hard. He's been very responsive. I do think he's a better player right now than he was, but he's got a different skill set and a whole new set of challenges that are coming up that he's going to have to be ready to work with and respond to.
All right, so that was Coach Riley, man. I mean, he's challenging his players, and he is addressing it. And we know that Caleb Williams has much more room to improve, and we know that he is on his way to win a Heisman #2 that hadn't been done in a long time. So look, let's move on to Reggie Bush and the information that was shared yesterday. All right, and the last thing we got for you is Reggie Bush did file a suit yesterday, and it came out. We'll read some of the article. This is per ESPN. We've been trying to sound the alarm for a long time now, especially on this platform as it relates to Reggie Bush. He needs his Heisman Trophy back. We need everything back that they tried to steal as it relates to that, because you guys already know we've had Jaywalk on here. He's played with him. He told you these accusations were absolutely false. But here's the article here, and we're not going to get into all of it, but it says here, ex-USC star Reggie Bush to file defamation lawsuit against the NCAA. Former USC running back Reggie Bush will file a defamation lawsuit against the NCAA on Wednesday, according to his lawyers. The lawsuit is based on the NCAA maliciously attacking his character through a completely false and highly offensive statement that was widely reported in the media and substantially damaged his reputation, according to a statement from the firm McCarthy. So that's what's happening, man. We should hear a statement this morning from Reggie Bush. I believe he's making a statement according to one article. So look, thank you, Reggie, for doing that. I mean, we've already been sounding the alarm, but look, we needed Reggie to do this as well, just because look, it's absolutely wrong. Now that you have name, image, and likeness, let me read a little bit more of this. Although college athletes can now receive benefits from their name, image, and likeness through activities like endorsements and appearances, NCAA rules still don't permit pay for play type arrangements. An NCAA spokesman said in that statement, Reggie, and let's be clear, Reggie never had pay for play. He never had pay for play. And you guys remember Todd McNair, he actually, the ex-coach, actually had a payment, a settlement. Essentially it was like under the table type thing to just let it go. But look, Reggie's not letting this go. We're not letting this go. We want this thing to continue to move and groove so Reggie can get everything that he has back, and hopefully everything gets settled in its proper manner, man. So look, that's all I got for you guys today. Until later on, everybody stay blessed. Don't forget, make sure you get up, get out, and make some things happen. Fight on, fight on, fight on.